Hi everybody, welcome to my math class. Last time we studied a geometric sequence and series, but for the case of a geometric sequence and series, the formula itself was very simple. A general term was an equal a times r to the n minus 1 power, and the sum formula was Sn equal a times parentheses 1 minus r to the n power parentheses over 1 minus r. 그 포뮬러 자체는 아주 심플했어요. 그러나 the formula itself is simple. That's why the questions are a little confused. So you have to find out how to manipulate this expression into a simple geometric sequence. Okay, what is the sum of 40 terms of the following sequence? 9, 99, 999, 9999. When the value change these huge values, then we better put aside the thinking of arithmetic sequence related material. So, in this case, if you check the 9 times 11, but if you multiply here 11 again, you don't get 999. Of course, not here too, either, right? Of course, not here. And the above sequence is not an arithmetic sequence over geometric sequence. Thus, we needed to manipulate this sequence in some ways like. So we try manipulate the value. 999, 999, 9909. Some pattern we may think about. Okay, 9 will be same as 10 minus 1, 99 will be 100 minus 1, and 999 will be 1000 minus 1, and this one again 10,000 minus 1. If you look at the first values here, 10 and 100, 100 and 1000, 1000 and 10,000, you can get those values by multiplying by 10. Then the first values become geometric sequence now. After we get some of them, we just take out these many ones, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. So we can see this here. Regrouping this, we write 10 plus 100 plus 1000 plus 10,000 ... minus how many ones we have. That many ones we just take out. So the first group is geometric sequence with a equal 10, r equal 10. First one is 10 times by 10. So a is 10 and the ratio is 10. So simply the formula come out 10 times 1 minus 10 to the n power over 1 minus 10. After that, we just take out n. Okay. Once we have a formula, we just replace the value n by whatever question given. So replacing n by 40, we obtain sum of n terms of this expression will be 10 times 1 minus 10 to the 40 divided by 1 minus 10 minus 40. If you calculate, come out these values. Okay, to get this value, I use a program Mathematica. This Mathematica is very helpful if you need find out some graph with a sine function or like a contour, map like a graph or so complicated one, then I recommend you get this program. Okay, this mathematical program developed by Wolfram company. For students version, you may get for around like 300 or 200 something, but not cheap. But once you get that, whole your life you can use this, okay? To handle really complicated question, what calculation, what, so many things. This is kind of a whole bunch of math program and calculation and everything. A lot of calculators, they get a concept from here and then they made a program, okay? The Mathematica. I strongly recommend if you are math oriented. Okay. Now let's go over the practice problem 2. What is the sum of 18 terms of the following sequence? 2, 8, 26, 80, 242. The above sequence could be manipulated as, okay, as we practice with the practice test 1, 2, 8, 27, 80, and 242. You may get some idea. Something like times by 3 with some right value, it may come out very similar one. So we try with 3. So 2 will be 3 minus 1, 80 is 9 minus 1, 27 will be 26 will be 27 minus 1, dot, dot, dot. And then we can see first the values are now geometric sequence. 3 times 3 will be 9, 9 times 3 will be 27, 27 times 3 will be 81, 81 times 3 will be 243. So we found the right one. So next step, we rewrite with a group. So first the group come out 3 plus 9 plus 27 plus 81 plus 243. After we get sum, we just take out this many ones. So the first group is geometric sequence with A equal 3, R equal 3. So simply formula come out like that. 3 times 1 minus 3 to the n power divided by 1 minus 3. After that, we just take out n. Now, next step, we just need to replace n by 18. So 3 times parenthesis 3, 1 minus 3 to the 18 power, close parenthesis, divided by 1 minus 3. After that, we just take out 18 over 1, means 18. Once you get that one, no variables anymore, then we just use calculator to get sum. When I use a Mathematica program, they give you answer like that. Okay? You better get them more idea, right? Okay, now go over practice problem 3. What is sum of 25 terms of following sequence? 25 terms, okay, remember here. 4, 7, 13, 25, 49. Okay, when we look at over here, doesn't increase a very big value. So maybe a multiplier or a ratio will be relatively small value. So we just try what kind of numbers we'll make. So 4, 7, 13, 25, kind of 3 and times 2 maybe. So we just try, okay? So 4 will be 3 plus 1, 7 will be 6 plus 1, 13 will be 12 plus 1, like that. And then you see here, you don't need to write it too long, okay? If it doesn't work out, we have to try with a different number. But anyway here, 3, 6, 12, 24, we got it. 3 times 2, 6 times 2, 12 times 2, 24 times 2, yes, we got right one. Then next step is regrouping. Okay? Don't forget plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, plus 1. Every single term has a plus 1. So this one will be 3 plus 6 plus 12 plus 24 plus 48 plus then many ones. Okay, so some formula come out 3 times 1 minus 2 to the n power over 1 minus 2. After that, you just need n many ones. Okay? The ratio is 2 here, that's why 2 to the n power. Now, how many terms was that? The question was 25 terms. replacing n by 25, we can rewrite s sub n equal 3 times 1 minus 2 to the 25th power and 1 minus 2. After that, you just add the 25. When I use a calculator, the answer come out here. When I say calculator here, of course, Mathematica. Mathematica. Okay, now, let's go over here, practice the problem 4. What is sum of 19 terms of following sequence? 19 terms. 3, 7, 19, 55, 163. Again, it doesn't increase by huge value. All right? Then maybe times by smaller ratio. So we just try again. 3, 7, 19. Something looks like maybe times by 3, 3, 3. Okay? So we just rewrite. 3 will be same as 2 plus 1. Yes. 7 will be 6 plus 1. Yes. 19 will be 18 plus 1, of course. Now you check. First value. 2 times 3 will be 6. 6 times 3 will be 18. 18 times 3 is 54. Yeah, we found the right pattern. And next step, we just regrouping. Regrouping is rewrite 2 plus 6 plus 18 plus 6, 54 plus 162. After that, we just add this many ones. So, some formula come out. First value 2, and the ratio is 3. So 3 to the n power divided by 1 minus 3 plus n. And the next step, we just simply replace the value of n by 19. The question was 19 terms, right? So 2 times 1 minus 3 to the 19 power divided by 1 minus 3. After that, you just add 19. When I use Mathematica program, the answer was this one. Once I have that opened on my computer, then I can use it every single time very easily instead of using calculator. That's why I use Mathematica in general. Okay, formula-wise, it's very simple. Answer term will be a times r to the n minus 1 power, sum obtained by a times or minus r to the n power divided by 1 minus r. Okay, for more practice, you can go to www.A.durkkim.com, and from menu on right side, you choose practice test. If you click this, you can see another folder, Algebra 2. If you click this folder, you can see file menus. Then you choose series.pdf. Then you can practice with more examples. Thank you for your watching my video so far. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.